男女マスター私たちは最後まで戦いますデュエルに男女マスター私の唯一の友達と戦ってくださいデュエル男女マスターどうかおグリート話し声待ってください私たちは悪者ですか
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to GriTo, Duel Me Dungeon Master. We are doing a live play D&D5E, and as you can already tell by our intro, it is super heavily anime themed. I'm joined by this amazing group of creatives tonight to regale you with an awesome tale. All of their characters are super special, super awesome, and yes, even the token human is also unique in this world. So welcome everybody. Let's jump into things. Actually, before we do that, first order of business, I will need some rolls throughout the night from chat. I will call out the roll. Please type in !D20, and that will roll a D20 for us, and I can use that number to help or hinder the players. It depends on what I want to use it for. No big deal. It's cool. Second order of business is as you watch and hang out with us, you can obtain super cool channel points. You can use those to alter the game. You can grant heals to either monsters or players. You can grant re-rolls also to monsters or players. You can totally help me mess up the party. The big redeem prize is a chaos flux, which is basically wild magic, but it extends to the players as well. So crazy things can happen. Just all kinds of weird stuff. If you've ever seen Legends of Evantris, it's kind of like that. It's guaranteed to be a good time. With all that being said, one other thing about STG I want to bring up is that tomorrow I do the January prize drawing. So if you are a subscriber, you're already entered. If you are not a subscriber, follow along, give us a subscribe. You'll get automatically entered to the prize drawing. This month, because it's a new year and I screwed up and didn't do the drawing on time, the grand prize is 3 sets of dice and like 6 stickers. Some are the original STG stickers and some of them are the holographic, super cool, shiny versions. And as anybody who plays Pokemon's knows, shiny is better. All right. With all that being said, let's jump into our game. Our players, when we last left them, were trudging through what has sort of unofficially been called Orin's Tower. This was a tower that Orin had magically drawn through a card on the deck of many things. They've been trudging through, dodging traps and monsters, and making some friends along the way. In our very last episode, the last thing they managed to do was scare away a... I can't think of what the name of it was. Lebrazu? Some sort of demon. It snuck up on them, and they managed to scare it away with the fear spell. And so that brings us to right now. All of you are standing in the hallway. You had deactivated the trap, the ice cold trap, and you're just kind of standing in the hallway, kind of like, oh my goodness, what did we do? Just trying to get your bearings, regain yourselves. So take it away, guys and gals.
Holy crap. What the hell, guys?
You scared?
Yeah, that was quite a bit. Do we know if he's gonna come back?
Hopefully not. I'm out of.
I don't think he wants to smoke.
Is there a fire somewhere? What?
That's fantastic.
Do we keep going, or I know I don't want to be here when that thing comes back.
I'm all for continuing to move on, but first, quick check. How is everybody's health doing? I think I had applied some ointments, and just want to make sure everybody's feeling okay.
I mean, I'm 28 out of 40 something.
Yeah, I'm like half.
Yeah, I'm on the edge, you know.
Tilly probably needs it more than us.
Not too bad.
Tilly's our tank, so.
You think we could do a short rest, maybe? For some spells?
I'm just sitting in the middle of the hallway, making a little fire.
if
Tilly
we
wastes
do,
no time.
right. If we
Well,
do,
she-
I feel like we should dive into one of these rooms and like close the door, so that way we're like,
Sounds
Not the one with the man-eating rug.
yeah,
Let's
not,
go to the-
not
Yeah,
Venus
preferably
flytrap
not
rug.
that one.
Tilly suggests the one with the gold. Oh, sorry, my bad, Mike.
No, you're good.
That's not the
Gold-
good
gold-
one, actually.
Yeah, that one's that. Oh crap! That's right. I have gold on my fist, and it's like going up my arm.
Yes.
So
Yes, you
I
do.
forgot about that because I punched the thing, and yeah, dang it. So if we wait an hour, I'll probably just be half gold by the end of it. I don't know.
Damn.
See what happens.
So do we want to dive into this room number 8 for
Well,
those of us
I'm not
that
sure
don't
we
know?
can now, remembering the arm.
Can I do a roll? And I feel like I may have done this last time, but it's been a minute. Can I do a roll to get a sense if my lesser restoration would be able to help with this gold arm?
I'll let you skip the roll. The lesser restoration will not, but remove curse will.
Which
only-
I don't have.
If
But
only
if we-
someone had have taken that.
yeah. But if we do take a short rest, I could pray to my God about it. And Lyra usually comes through in those situations and helps me out. So, but it would require we take a little bit of a break. Do we feel like we got the time for that, or?
I'm good to go with that.
I think Tilly's going into room 8 and she's making a fire, so.
Right here.
Yeah.
She's just already moved.
Yeah, she's checking on her little buddies, Skibbity and Rizzy, you know? She wants to make sure she's good to go. Or they are good to go.
Yeah, Skibbity and Riz are both like hyperactive feral children, just kind of like bouncing up and down and like running around the room.
Nice.
Skibbity, 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 ska, skibbity.
So
I'm
just
gonna-
really happy that they're no longer like cowering in fear, honestly.
Please.
Can I inspect the gold arm?
Sure. What skill are you trying to inspect about it?
Investigation?
Sure.
I hold it up for him.
That's an 11.
It's a gold arm.
Damn.
Cricket is going to minor illusion on the gold arm to make it look like he fixed it. Maybe it's like a willpower thing. Like if he doesn't think it's becoming gold, it might
It's the
not
secret.
become gold. Yeah, it's mind driven.
Mind bullets.
I
So-
stand corrected. I would need to do a long rest in order to switch that spell out.
It does look like the gold arm has turned back to Griffin's normal arm, but Griffin, you absolutely can still feel it and cannot open your hand up.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, but it's still there.
It's all fixed. Just patting it.
Pat, pat, pat.
darkness.
Is
Um,
better.
Does short rest give us more health though?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use.
Yeah, short rest would be able to use hit dice.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I just fact checked myself, and I would need a long rest to be able to swap out that spell.
Damn it.
What dice do we use?
It
I was
tells you on your character sheet which dice you should use. It's based on your class.
Got it.
Yeah.
Skibbity, scopso, skill,
Can I
skibbity doo.
use all of these dice? Or am I meant to only use one?
Riz tries to
and-
take off like Tilly's boot. Like trying to gnaw on it. Like
Yeah, Tilly totally lets him do it for a second and starts pulling out like rations to like, I don't know, give out or cook or whatever the case may be.
You
know,
can
feeding
I believe you
feeding
can
the
use
crew.
you can use as many as you want, Zach. Toad.
Okay, thank you.
yeah, they're like they kind of fight over the first piece a little bit until they realize you're handing out more. And yeah, they're just being like two little ferrets. Just being crazy.
Oh yeah, they fit right in.
Yeah. Y'all complete your short rest. You get your hit point rolls and all that good stuff. Cricket gets, I think you get spell slots back on short rest.
So
Right?
I get all my spells
Mhm.
back.
Fantastic.
I get all my
Oh
key
my
points back too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fantastic!
short rests are important for only our two classes.
Well, aren't you guys lucky?
We couldn't keep fighting if we didn't do it.
I took a nap. Now I'm good.
Yeah.
How bad is the gold arm now?
It's just like slowly creeping. It's not like rushing up your arm or anything. Like it looks like it has barely moved.
Like,
But
how
you
far
know it
down
has.
is it?
Almost to your elbow.
Okay. Okay, I can deal with
I
that.
think during the short rest, since Orin couldn't get any spells back, and was good on HP, is just kind of praying silently to Lyra, like over the golden arm, trying to do whatever he can to just like kind of help, just kind of ask for help from his deity, even though it doesn't do much outside of throwing positivity out into the ether.
Gee, thanks. Thoughts and prayers.
Prayers.
Prayers, sorrows, prayers.
That's what it is. Prayers, sorrows.
Hannibal is watching the two imps fighting, just being crazy. And just has like, even though she's just a porcelain doll, has a look of just, can we kill them?
I think Cricket goes like, not yet. And just continues eating whatever Tilly has made.
It's kind of like a slosh, but it tastes pretty decent. It just don't look great.
I think Cricket has a practice of making it look like the best thing he's ever eaten. Like whenever Tilly makes anything, he's hamming it up.
Oh yeah.
Minor illusion, everything.
The man's a problem.
Not as much as Tilly making backpack stew.
She's resourceful.
Couple old turkey legs back there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Get some month-old turkey legs rolling around.
My favorite Tilly bits was, I bring him 20 turkey legs. I was like, holy hell.
I forgot about that. That's awesome.
It's one of my all-time favorite Tilly moments. She said, "I brought." Oh wait, no, I didn't. 'Cause I ate 8 of them on the way over here.
But like taking a
That's
short
nuts.
walk and eating 8 turkey legs is crazy work. Like,
That's some bugbear stuff, man.
I'm
Yeah.
so proud of Tilly for doing that math correctly on the fly.
Right.
Like with
I
almost
feel
no
like-
hesitation.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like Tilly is the type to eat a turkey leg as if like a competitive chicken wing eating contest.
Yeah.
Like just smashes all the meat to the end. Like
I imagine kind of like the old cartoon where she just like sticks it in and like takes it out and it's
Comes out
completely
clean.
defleshed. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
terrifying.
Skills.
Truly
That was
terrifying.
hardcore.
All right. So I think Cricket will poke his head out of the room. And then kind of, assuming he doesn't see anything, makes his way down the hall.
I'm flanking Cricket.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm flanking Orin. Also, Tilly snuffs out the fire as she walks by. She's like, all right, enough of that.
I get 15. What do I get?
That's
I
enough.
get more movement now.
That's enough
45.
fire.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. Oh, I gotta take off these 2 things. Can I just delete? Oh, I can. My life just got.
It looks like
infinitely
there's
easier.
one more doorway that we haven't explored. Did we want to check?
Yeah, I was
That
gonna say, is
out.
that a door that I'm right next to?
Yeah.
Yep, there's one more door on the south part of the hallway that you all have not gone through.
Can
I'll
we
let
just...
Tilly handle this.
Send in the imps.
this time Tilly just tries to open it.
The door opens smoothly and easily.
That's crazy.
Weird.
mimic.
All right. So entering or taking a look into this room, you see that there are 2 portals on the wall directly ahead of you. One is a red swirling portal. The other one is a blue swirling portal.
Well, the last time I did something, I got a gold arm, so I think I'm just gonna wait this one out.
Cricket will get next to it and look at it. Can I do like an Arcana check, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Left is best. All right. That's actually the one that he's in front of. Funny enough.
I only got a 9.
Technically, that one would be our right.
Well, yeah.
No. Tilly said it's our left. Tilly believes it's left.
Tilly holds up her hands, but it's like backwards.
Yeah. No, Tilly clearly crosses them as she holds them.
But yeah, 9. I got a 9 on Arcana.
Okay, this is like it's just a lesser portal. These are usually just made for like when wizards want to make their fortresses a little bit harder to get through, so they don't have to use stairs. Basically, makes it a little bit difficult for people to infiltrate. So.
So if Cricket thinks it's a door, he's gonna stick his head in, see if he can see through the other side of the portal.
Okay. You stick your head in, and you are looking into a very small, like, what is that? It's about 15 foot by 10 foot rectangular room, completely empty. With a doorway that kind of leads out into more of a hallway. But you can see, like, looking kind of at an angle to the left, you can see the very end of the red and blue mosaic tiles from the trapped hallway.
Okay. So I'll kind of go over and look at the left is best portal and see, like, go stick my head through that one. Cricket's window shopping.
Sticking your head through left is best. You see kind of like running around in a kind of terrified manner is the giant demon that you had scared off with your fear spell. So pretty much back at the entrance of the dungeon.
Cricket like pulls his head back real quick. Goes, not that one, and then walks through the other one to where I'm assuming is right here.
That's right. Yep.
So I think Cricket just kind of walks through and thinks that everyone's just following him, and kind of is now just standing where he is at on the map, in like an open hallway.
Yep.
Has Cricket said anything?
I said not that one, and then walked through this portal.
Yeah, not that one.
I think Orin would take that as like, oh, okay, he's scouting out the other one and is just like waiting patiently, like.
Meanwhile, everyone else has gone through the portal.
Yep, exactly.
He does that double take and is like, what do we do? What do we do? And I guess he follows.
I guess if I have to. Okay.
Wait,
Has his
why are we
eyes
in the
like
front?
shut the entire time.
Put the barbarian in the front.
Oh, me?
Said that. That's why it's just like, hey, Cricket, why are we in the front? We should let the barbarian be in the front.
Yeah, I don't think he'll acknowledge that he was in the wrong for being up front, but kind of slow his pace so Tilly can get past.
Tilly doesn't even think anything of it. She's just like in that sense, blind faith, like not going to be steered wrong by Cricket going through whatever portal, you know? So
I think the reason Cricket's up front was because of the whole tile debacle.
Rightfully so, actually.
It's just kind of like slowing their pace a little bit, but being like, okay, making their way down the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna hang back.
Well, at the end of the hall, when Cricket finally gets down there with Tilly, you both see very clearly that the only way to proceed is a massive stone door. This does not have any handles, does not have any keyholes, but you can tell it's a door.
Oh,
Directly in
yeah.
front of us.
Yep.
Right here.
I'll cast guidance on Tilly.
Time for Tilly to shine.
Yeah.
Oh God, Tilly's gonna knock down the stone door.
All right, do I just gotta roll a strength check? Because Tilly's going for it. She's
Yep,
been doing it
strength check.
anyway, so.
Add a D4 to your strength check.
Thank you.
Mhm.
If you rage, you can get advantage on it.
Ooh.
Sure. Well, for Tilly though, it's anxiety, so the pressure's on,
Yeah.
and she doesn't want to do wrong. You know, she wants to like really pull through for the party, so she has a little bit of anxiety. So she's gonna invoke anxiety, get that extra advantage. You know.
Hercules.
Sarah had a good look on her face. I think she nailed it.
Cricket
Yeah,
and Orin in the background with those paper pom-poms cheering on Tilly.
Griffin's doing it.
And then I add my proficiency or modifier to it, right?
Yep.
Excuse me.
So then 21, and then you said a D4, right, Matt?
21.
21. That is a 25. I actually got a 4. That's pretty dope.
I am very glad you did that because the DC I had set for this was actually 22. So,
Oh, I would have missed it by 1.
by 1.
Cricket!
MVP! All right, Tilly, how do you how do you handle this stone door in front of you? You have invoked your anxiety.
Tilly's, kind of takes a second, looks at this thing, realizing it's probably stronger than the other wooden doors that she's been blasting through the entire time. So she kind of like backs up and gives herself a running start and just like bulldozes into it like she's trying to tackle a football player or something.
Yes.
We'll do it. Yeah.
I enjoy that. And since you beat the DC by 3 points, I'm going to say that in anime fashion, we can't just have you blast open a door like normal. I mean, this was an impressive feat. It was a stone door. You somehow have made a Tilly-shaped hole in the wall, just right through that sucker.
Hell yeah. And I mean for our viewers, right? She's 8 feet tall. She's a big old beast of a bugbear. So it's a good hole. It's a good Tilly shaped hole for everybody else to go through.
It's a good hole, huh?
Pause.
Freezing. Oh my gosh. Nobody bad talks Tilly's holes.
Oh my.
Oh, terrible.
Tilly, you immediately see this room is completely empty, except for a 10-foot wide staircase that leads down into darkness.
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 Down?
Darkness. It does
can
go
she-
down.
Can she Tilly see it because she has dark vision? Like kind of further into it?
Yeah, you could.
You could if
See in
there
dim light within
was
60 feet. But I'm guessing there's no lighting at all.
no lighting at all.
Okay. And then it says in darkness as if it were dim light.
Yep.
It says I
It's
can't
just-
discern color.
Just a
darkness, or
staircase
Okay.
leading down.
Well, Tilly's going for it. Let's do it.
You got this, Tilly.
All right. Tilly heads down the stairs.
And Cricket is right after Tilly, of course, naturally.
And I'm following Cricket.
I think I would be after Griffin, just so that way I could get heals out to everybody
my.
as
What
quickly
the
as possible.
fuck?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
No, wait.
Son of a
All right.
freaking a-hole.
Who?
Oh, this is pretty detailed. This is awesome.
Oh, I hate you with the passion of 1,000 suns.
Did I say
Yes.
we went down the stairs? I meant we collapsed the staircase.
Yeah.
Never.
We collapsed it and went back upstairs. And then left the tower and forgot it ever existed.
Put a little sign that said no.
What we doing this
Yeah.
Not this one.
My goodness.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to describe. Like, we see all of this at this point. Like, our characters actually see all of this.
There's
Yes.
a lot of
As you reach about midway down the staircase, like you did see some light start to shine through, and it's almost as if right there in the middle, it was like a magical darkness, like an advanced darkness.
Like it was twin brother darkness.
But coming down to the bottom of the stairs, you see a huge, wide open cathedral-like room. There's a number of very heavy-duty pillars that's holding up the tower above. And on each of those is a blue, like, almost magical-looking torch, kind of, like, glowing away. And at the very far end of the room, far, far away from you, which this is more for the viewers because they can't see the map. There is a raised like platform with four little staircases that go up to the top of it, and floating just above it, just hanging out, chilling, floating there, is a gargantuan circle of a creature with one large central eye and a few eye stalks that come off of the main body. Allow me to read this. The creature is about 5.5 feet in diameter. Its main color is brown, but it's mottled with purplish blue spots. Its skin is very smooth, and its central eye is a metallic orange color with a snake-like slit iris. The central eye is about 2 feet in diameter, and the eye stalks are very insect-like. Like they're all segmented, so they bend funny when they're moving. It has a normal-sized beholder mouth, except that its teeth are extremely thin and needle-like.
I think at the sight of all the stalks just like wiggling and roiling around, Orn is in kind of the back central of the group and is just like just supremely grossed out by this.
Yeah. Does it see us seeing us?
Oh, it does. It very much does. All of its eyes are like locked on all of you.
But like, what's the vibe it's giving off?
Perception check.
What?
Roll
Vibe check.
Roll a insight, aka
Insight.
vibe check.
All right, we're giving this thing a vibe check.
I rolled a nat 1. Orin is
Oh, God.
too grossed out by the sight of this to be able to clock anything.
Till he got
So-
a 6.
Do I notice the kind of glyph circle on the around or on this around it on the ground?
You do, yes.
Can I roll an investigation on that or an arcana on that?
Absolutely, because I am not sure this is a spell that warlocks and clerics might have access to it. Actually, let me check. As you
I
can
got
hear,
a
my bird is
16.
losing his mind.
Yeah,
On vibe check.
I got an 8 on arcana. In fact, let me get rid of this dice.
You are in jail.
I add 6 to arcana.
Oh my gosh. Components. Okay, so it is a wizard spell. Okay. And you rolled a what?
Actually, hold on. 2 seconds. Oh, it's part of my Kenku recall, which means I get advantage if you would allow it. If it could be something that I've witnessed before.
Sure.
Yes. And because I have all sorts of unknowing magic, that's better. 15.
15. All right. You identify this as the 3rd level wizard spell, Magic Circle.
Oh, I do. I get that spell too.
Do you? Okay.
Or I don't. I didn't get it. I could have.
But you could, yeah. Okay, what did everybody get for vibe check?
16.
16 for Toad.
Till he got a 6.
1.
Orin 1. Griffin?
Griffin didn't roll because he doesn't care about what the vibe is. He's about ready to F this dude up.
Hell yeah.
Sounds fair.
That's the thought and that's the thought and the feeling in his heart. Whether it's actually true or not is up in the air.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Toad, this creature does not seem to be emanating like hostile vibes, but it definitely looks perturbed that you all are interrupting it. What it was doing, who knows? But it was apparently important, and you all have interrupted it.
Okay. So
I think Cricket will share that magic circle. They choose a type of target. They get advantage on throws. We get disadvantage on hitting it. It can't be charmed or frightened or possessed by a creature. And the spell could also be in the opposite direction. So it could either be trapped in it or protecting itself. And on a 15, and the low insights, I don't know if we'll get the vibes.
I'm gonna holler down at it and say, "What you doing?"
I was gonna say Billy the monster whisperer should take this one, but Toad's got it.
Toad's totally got this.
What you doing?
I mean, Tilly doesn't
Why?
really know the vibe.
Why have
Sorry.
you been in my home? You've been stealing my things.
Not to be contrary, but this is technically my home, and you're
Yeah.
a squatter, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to kindly vacate the premises.
I invoke squatters' rights.
Okay, well, I don't think that's a thing in this county.
Do you have a contract? Cricket puts on his full spectacles.
Like, there's some moments that Cricket does that is straight up in my mind is like the Skeksis from Dark Crystal. Puts his laughing up. A contract.
It's funny.
What's he say to a contract? Because if he hasn't signed anything, like, where are the receipts? Psycat's correct.
Is this mail coming here?
Have you paid property taxes?
I rule this land. They property tax to me.
Something about that don't seem right.
They property tax to me.
all around the room, and I don't like have enough of them or even the ability to put them on there, but so it starts on the wall closest to the beholder, but like opening on the walls all the way around the circumference of the room, just going like a wave almost. You see many multiples eyeballs start opening up. Like,
I don't know if we're prepared for this, guys.
Right.
I think.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm going to very discreetly kind of move closer to Tilly, and right behind Tilly, and discreetly get some ointment kind of going, and give her a quick little pre-battle discreet massage. Like, okay, you've got this. Like, you're the best. You're so awesome. Okay. Go get it.
the bottle's like making the fart noises. Like,
Yeah.
I think. Can I try an intimidation check against this monster? I think Cricket stands in the center. He's going to move himself to the center and using Toad's voice say, "You don't want this smoke," and then pulls black feathery smoke into his hands.
okay, go ahead and roll your intimidation. Chat, give me a D20 roll.
No.
Tilly, you get. Crap! I just did the math. 17 hit points
Oh,
back.
you're my hero. And Tilly thinks that Oren's actually trying to go for a hug, and she hugs him.
Aww,
Here we go again.
the squeezes.
You said 17 though?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm looking to see if I get advantage on intimidate checks. Because I am a warlock with the Heart of Darkness feature. I know I add something, but I can't remember what. Regardless, instead of slowing up the whole game, I got a 12.
Right. Well, they got a 19, so he's like, an impressive trick. Perhaps that would work on weaker minds, but not mine. Roll for initiative.
Everybody? Is that an everybody
Well,
thing?
do not leave me to fight this alone.
Like, well, Cricket, you got this. We're just gonna be upstairs.
Don't we add something to initiative? I forget.
Dex.
I believe it's Dex, yeah.
Mhm.
Donka. Okay, that's a 16 then for Tilly.
12 for Cricket.
Okay.
10 for Toad.
Okay. Griffin, Warren.
25 for Griffin.
Okay.
I got a +9 on my initiative.
Nice. I was trying to see if I thought I had something else I needed to add to this, but it's 12 for Orin.
All right. So that means Griffin's going first. Let's
Yeah, nothing I can do to this.
I
thing.
think he says again that it's magic circle that you can't willingly enter the circle. So we got to do something about the circle.
That's basically what Cricket is saying.
Yeah, magic circle. The creature can't willingly enter the circle, but it's only against celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead, which you are none of those. You're so
Are furbolgs considered fae?
fae, yeah, like of fae blood. I don't know.
I don't have my book on me. It's in
So
a room.
I literally have nothing I can do from this like distance.
Well, you're not, but you're not any of those types, so you should
No.
be fine.
No, I'm fine. It's not about the circle. I can't. There's nothing I can throw at him. There's nothing I can shoot at him. There's nothing I can do because I have nothing for distance. I all my stuff's in close.
You have to get closer.
Yeah, you gotta.
So I would have to get closer, and I'm not doing that. I'm sitting right here down. I moved
You
30
got.
feet, and I moved 30 feet by Cricket, and that's where I'm staying.
We just see Griffin saying, "Nope, nope."
I'm not going down there by myself. I can speed walk down there and do something, but it's not gonna be great for me when all those eyes start to fire beams at my ass.
Rumsey, is the I'm assuming the tiles are 5 feet. Like
Yep.
each tile is 5 feet. Okay.
You got it, dude.
It's so hard to see the actual tile overlaid on
Yeah.
the other tiles.
Oh well, I'm just counting like the tiles that I see. Like I'm not looking at the, if that makes sense, the overlay, or should I be counting the overlays instead?
Yeah, the overlay is actually the one that
Yeah.
Wait.
because these are technically bigger than 5 feet tiles.
Ah,
That's in
fuck.
the picture.
All right,
Yeah.
well, 5, 10,
Hey,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35. I really can't see it, but that's as far as
Yeah,
Tilly
that's
can
40.
go. I'm assuming if Griffin like held his, basically just went closer to Cricket, and my apologies if not, that it would more or less just go to Tilly, because I think I was next
He's
in line.
25 feet away from you, Tilly, with where you're at.
Okay. Yeah, that was Tilly's full 40 feet. That's as much as she can go. Because she's getting the vibe based off of now Cricket with like puffing up his chest, ruffling feathers, all that other stuff. That like this is not a friendly thing in front of us.
Furbolgs are fae.
That's what I thought, yeah. So I would not be able to enter the...
Bugbears are as well, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, they have something
Shit.
with Fae.
Yes, they are. They are also fae.
Well,
Damn it!
Did it choose Faye?
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
It can only
It
choose
Faye.
one.
What?
It can only choose one.
Then no, it probably did not. Honestly, what were the choices again?
Celestial, Fiend, Fae.
Is this protection from evil and good?
No.
Oh,
Sorry. Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead.
Oh, it would definitely have gone with Celestials.
Got it. I don't know if my 15 investigation would have allowed me to know if the glyphs were showing that it was locking out fiends.
I'll say yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I go like, he's hiding from angels. He's a nerd.
He's a nerd. Okay, so Griffin, what are you doing with your 25? Because you were the first of the first.
yeah, my bad if
I moved 30 feet and stopped. That was my whole turn.
Okay. And
then
then
Tilly went.
well, Tilly
Yeah, my bad.
actually goes after the creature.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. Sorry, my bad. I got ahead of myself.
Tilly was so excited.
I was.
It is all good.
Sorry, Ramsey.
So the creature uses a lair action.
Oh, shoot.
All of the walls within 120 feet of the beholder sprout grasping appendages.
Ew.
Wait, how many eyes are there?
14 million.
Like every single one of these bricks has an eye?
Pretty much.
Oh my.
But it's only 120 feet from the beholder, which I think is y'all. I think that's in your
Probably.
area.
Yeah, we are because Tilly
Yeah.
is originally moved 40 feet and then she was only
Yeah.
25 feet away.
That's like the whole layer. There isn't a safe spot.
Maybe in one of these back rooms in like a corner. Oh.
Yeah, is that a
I mean,
fenced-in area, by the
okay.
way?
But it
Mhm.
does say walls specifically. So it's basically all the walls behind the pillars that are on either side of the beholder. They kind of sprout appendages to try and grab at you when you get too close to it. It's
Okay.
basically setting up more of a defense.
So you can't hide behind one of these pillars, is what I'm hearing.
Yep, exactly.
Groovy.
With that being said, now it is Tilly's turn.
Well, I probably should have just left her there, but let me count it one more time.
Can Orin say something out of order?
40. Like before Tilly moves?
Yeah.
All right, let me bring her back.
Tilly can be there. We're so-
Just throwing it out there, like I think Cricket and I have the best ability in kind of beefing folks up before they run headlong in, but in order to do that we need to be able to reach you. Like I need to be able to touch you and you run faster than I can. So just keep that in mind when you're making your decision, is all I'm saying for this first round.
I thought you already touched her before the fight began.
He did, but to
did
apply
cast-
like ointment.
Yeah, I applied an ointment. I gave her a heal, but if I want to do anything else, that is like gonna help
Well-
prepare them.
Yeah, the problem is I'm torn between like what would be probably a smart decision and what I feel like Tilly would do.
Go, Tilly
Sounds
do
like
Tilly.
you've already got your answer.
Yeah, Tilly do Tilly.
Tilly be Tillian.
Hold
Like,
on, the last time we said
I-
Tilly Tillion, she'd party wiped us almost.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I'm like yes, but also if she's
You
already
could always hold your turn, like, for this round of initiative.
I think Tilly is just gonna get close, a little bit closer, but a little bit more in front of Cricket, if anything.
Love to see it.
Kind of staggered like that. To be fair, doesn't necessarily know the vibe of the alien thing, but she also is like getting a ruffled feather vibe from Cricket, and kind of is feeling a bit protective in that sense.
What I'm waiting for is what our samurai's gonna do. I'm ready.
Actually, if that's 5, 15, 20.
He's gonna flipper run all the way across this floor.
I'm gonna go a little bit further up, but yes, that's where she's gonna go.
Okay, groovy.
Perfect.
All right.
Actually,
So Tilly's gonna. Who is next? Looks like Cricket and Orin are both on 12.
Oh,
Yep.
groovy.
I'm on 12. I don't know if he is.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
12 as well.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I can go first.
Yeah.
Orin is going to run up just behind Tilly and give her one final like boost of encouragement and kind of reach out. Given her height, he doesn't really reach down too much, and give her a quick slap on the ass and be like, go get him, and cast protection from good and evil against fiends. So it lasts up to 10 minutes. And fiends who have disadvantage on attack rolls against her, she can also not be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
That's
Yeah.
great, actually. That's really
Yeah.
good.
And then for my last 5 feet of movement, he's gonna like tuck and start heading a little away from the line of fire, because I feel like with this many eyes, we potentially want to get distance to kind of try and distract it in as many places as possible.
Sounds about right.
All right. I think Cricket's going to start his turn with 2 Eldritch Blasts to see if I can push him out of his circle.
Okay.
So I got 2 beams. And I can push him 10 feet with each beam. So hopefully I can knock him out of Magic Circle. So that's a 19 on one and a 26 on the other.
Both of those are hits.
Sweet. And then I do I add my charisma modifier. Sweet. That is 25 damage, and he's pushed back 20 feet.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
And there's no save throw to
Oh,
not
let me-
get pushed.
I don't believe so. I think if the spell hits, it hits.
Okay.
I'll look at the invocation again and take 2 seconds. Books flying. All right.
Toby.
I got these toe beams and they do 25 damage.
Repelling blast. When you hit a creature, you can push them up to 10 feet away in a straight line. So
Okay.
if it hits, it hits.
If it hits, it ships. Got it.
Got it. So what's it look like when he gets pushed out of his circle?
Like a very slow drifting, like if a beach ball kind of got caught on the wind. It goes down the shorter flight of stairs behind it. It just like thumps against the wall, like
Cool. So after I throw him back with the Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna call down the what is that spell? The Hunger of Hater on him against that wall. So that is, I think I just do it and then he rolls a save.
Okay.
So my plan is to
That's
pin him
great.
against this wall in this dark, shadowy business. So it's, you open a gateway. It's got whispers. I think mine's like a calliope. So it's like these darkness, inkiness pulls up around this creature in a 20-foot orb around it. And from 30 feet away, you could hear a calliope that's like out of tune and a little bit rickety. Nothing. He can't see anywhere in it. He's blinded. So I'm hoping with all of his eyes, maybe that'll have him fucked up in a way.
Oh man.
So I think when Cricket throws him into that, he's like, "Time to bite the curb, bitch!" and, just, and starts throwing all of his shit.
Oh my god.
Cricket's one-liners, man. The one I'm still reeling from is "Die mad, nerd."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
what save throw does it have to do?
he doesn't get one. It's concentration up to a minute. If he starts his turn in it, he takes 2d6 of damage. If he ends his turn in it, he takes 2d6 of damage. But there actually is no way. Like, if he's in it, he's in it.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool beans.
I don't know if you have a magical effect like overlay you can put on this for 20 feet. But I basically put it so it's kind of touching the wall and around it. Because I intend on just slapping this thing back into it as much as I can.
Okay. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Let's see.
Oh, that's one of my 2 spells.
Now I
Oh,
got
that's
nothing.
dope.
Oops. I did not.
Does it
mean-
have like a visual aura?
It's like a
It's got a
Oh,
negative aura.
Like a black
actually.
cloud, like an ink cloud.
Yeah, it's the way it describes it is like otherworldly darkness with like tendrils moving around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and
Yeah, not unsettling at all.
Yeah. But like
More tentacles.
basically like around him, or is this like because at least what it sounds like is like a fog machine on the ground, but with like in tentacle form. You know what I mean?
it's
Like,
a
is that-
20-foot sphere. So I can,
okay.
from the outside, you can imagine it just looks like a lunar eclipse, but with
Okay.
tendrils, like, and it's just beating this man's ass, hopefully. But I put it against the back wall, so if he comes towards us, you guys do your shit, and then I push him back into it, hopefully, so at the beginning of his turn.
Does his eye glow, Rumsey? Like, can we see
No.
his eye? Okay,
Nope.
It's-
so it's just cloud of.
Yeah, you
tendrils.
can't really see
Okay.
him in it,
Alright.
sadly. But he can't see out of it, which
Oh.
for a beholder is very helpful for us.
Wait, how did whoever did that? That is very helpful.
I just discovered that, so I just want to call that
Holy
out really quickly. There's a
Yeah,
little
fantastic.
ruler on the left-hand side that will show you distance.
Oh my! All right, yeah, I see it now. As we all do it. I love you guys. That's so awesome.
Delightful.
Can we pull that overlay forward a little bit? I'm trying to keep him from getting back in his circle. And at least being comfortable there, you know? Hoping.
It doesn't let me change it now
That's okay.
for some
Uh,
reason.
Yeah, that's me being picky. I just want him to be like, that circle's bad news for us. So,
Oh,
So
there
is
we
he untargetable right now?
go. Oh well.
Yes, we won.
Good
Winning.
job.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Ray.
there. For our viewers, our giant alien man just disappeared.
Our beholder is gone.
but not, yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Ray.
It's all good. I just don't know where I even got that picture from.
Control Z.
Draw them.
Drawn.
Freehand draw it.
Brings
Oh, there he
that
is.
back. Oh no!
Lion.
Now he's
Oh,
got
he's
a
there?
line on him.
That's okay.
That's what, I'll take it.
Beautiful. He's
How do you remove the circle lines or anything else like that? Because I drew one by accident.
How dare you,
Got-
Mike? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
There's got to be a way to do it,
I'll right click maybe.
but I do not know what button it is.
Oh my.
Right click undo.
Okay, hold on. Got to go through all 1,900 of these. Oh, it only does that one. Can I do it on this? Is that how it works?
I see little circles
No,
appearing
it's
everywhere.
just that little circle. It only lets me undo the last thing that was drawn, apparently.
Okay.
But whatevs. Here we are doing
Oops.
things. All right. So
I
that
think that
brings us to
move-
Toad.
So,
yeah.
are we able to target him in that sphere?
No.
No.
Don't. Yeah.
I mean, kind of. If you ran into the sphere to where you think it is, you could start swinging. You'd get disadvantage, but you could try.
I didn't think anyone could make it in there in time, so I thought he would come out, you guys would do your stuff, and I could push him back in.
All right.
Was my battle plan.
Well, I will move up 25 feet then.
Wow, you're fucking slow.
Griffin, all
Got
those
a little late.
undos, Griff.
I'm sorry, I had to.
your placement.
I love you, Zach.
Oh, okay. I'll put him back.
And I will in turn.
You don't want a dash action?
Well, can I jump
Wait, what is
25 feet
that?
after
Yeah, what is
moving
that?
25 feet?
Sure.
Like a running jump.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that as well.
Well,
Wait, what's dash do though? Does that double your speed?
yeah.
Dash uses your action to move again.
Oh, fantastic.
So basically, you're hauling ass.
Hmm. Good to know.
Also, epic battle music. I'm loving this.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, 150. Okay. Neat. All right. So
That was a
Toad
big
moved.
number to just mumble.
So Toad moved.
I did.
Okay. Are you gonna hold an action? Or what's the plan here?
As I can't see him, I'm just gonna hold action. Yeah.
Okay. That brings us back to Griff.
Alrighty. Now I'm gonna do some stuff. Maybe. No, I can't. It's in darkness. I can get closer at least. Oh crap! I can't. I can barely see this thing. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
I think at this point, Cricket's kind of not levitating off the ground, but like puffed up and like kind of lifting. His eyes are milky white, and he's just whistling the showman.
Oh my god.
Oh.
With his mouth like open like birds do, because he can't whistle. So it's just.
That's so great.
Cricket's a problem, guys.
It's in high. All right. So I moved by 45. I am holding my action if he gets in range
Cool.
for a regular attack
Okay.
for my two attacks.
2 attacks. All right. So on its turn, it takes damage, right?
It
Cricket?
does. It takes 2d6.
Okay. With no save throw,
Up.
right?
No, but I also don't add anything to it. It's just
'Kay.
2d6 of cold. So it took 9 damage off the cuff.
9.
9.
Okay. All right. So
That's all good.
here's what I was
Yes.
here's what I was mumbling about. So starting on from him. Oh yeah.
my.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Ugh.
For the audience, Ray just measured the length of something and it went off the map. It went.
Yeah. So all the way to the stairs. All right. So centering on the beholder's central eye and emanating out to a range of 150 feet,
Oh,
it
shit.
creates an anti-magic field.
In just
This-
a straight shot?
It's in a cone emanating straight. So Cricket, Orin, and Tilly, Toad,
And it
I
doesn't
don't know,
need
Griff-
eyesight to do it?
Nope.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
So
What
the
magic you want? I don't have any.
Yeah.
arms, the arms of Hadar are now deactivated, but so isn't its circle of protection. Or
So it
magic
dispels
circle.
magic
Sorry.
with this as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. It creates a area of anti-magic, as in the anti-magic field spell, but it's in a 150-foot cone.
Okay, so Tilly, you no longer have protection from good and evil.
Spells and other magical effects, except those created by an artifact or deity, are suppressed in the sphere and cannot protrude into it.
Question. Would we not argue that a cleric's magic is from a deity?
Oh, we could try to argue that, but we would just die exhausted and out of breath.
Magic is magic.
Meh.
But here is the other benefit to y'all from this is that its eye beams from its little mini stalks also do not work in this anti-magic field.
Like the ones on the wall? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, see, that was the bad news. Because the
Aw.
ones on the walls still work. And that's
Aw.
why I had chat roll for us a lovely D10 3 times.
Oh.
Ew.
So, do I have any volunteers for who wants to take the first beam, or should I just roll for it?
I'll take the first beam.
All right. Tilly, give me a DC 16 strength saving throw.
A DC what? I'm so sorry.
16.
16. Okay. Like I'm trying to beat a 16 is what you're saying.
Yep.
Strength saving throw. All right.
That should be your good one.
It is. But not this time. 11.
All right. One of the eyes on the wall hits you with a telekinetic ray, failing your strength saving throw, and being that you are 300 pounds or less, right?
I am 300 pounds, yes.
Okay. Yeah, it pretty much grabs hold of you and puts you up 30 feet into the air, and you are now restrained.
Where is it grabbing me? That's what where's it grabbing Tilly, I should say.
Your whole person, all of you. Like, it's a ray that just kind of shot out and blasted you and picked you up in the air.
Oh, so it's not like it sorry, because what I was envisioning was like a tentacle, like eye thing, like wrapping around her, but it's just
Physically,
Oh no no no
boom, and then it go,
No,
and
no,
then
no.
I'm just like floating up.
is this a
Like an
magic
no.
ray?
It's like a magic beam. Yeah.
But
Okay, so it's not anything
isn't
she can
this an
kind of clutch
anti-magic
onto.
field?
Except it doesn't affect the ones on the wall. That's why.
Yeah. The ones on the wall are good because it is not a creature or anything casting the spell. So restrained, your speed becomes 0.
Oof.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. And if you make attack rolls, it has disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
R.I.P. No. Okay.
All right. Beam number 2.
Sorry. Just one more thing. There's not a physical thing around Tilly. It's just
Nope.
I got like boom, hit with something and then launched into the air.
Yep.
Okay.
That is correct. Let me just make sure.
And then did I have to roll anything for damage, Rumsey?
Nope.
Well, like my turn will be starting in the air.
Yep. I'm just
Okay.
seeing how long it lasts for.
Tracking.
It doesn't actually say. So at the end of, I'm going to say at the end of your, we'll say the beginning. The beginning of Tilly's turn, you can roll your strength save again to try and break free of the powers.
enough.
All right. Does anybody else want to try and face tank
I'll
the second
volunteer.
one? Okay. Remember, you can pawn this off on Hannibal if you want. Oh,
my
no.
baby.
Oh no. Cricket, I need you to make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Why do I feel like I missed something? Oh no! Wait. Oh no!
Can we shoot the eyes to stop it?
There's like Rick is an eye.
21.
Oh,
Leave
you're
me out
good,
there.
man. You're good. You don't even have to worry about it. It blasted you, but didn't do anything. That was a charm ray.
Oh shit!
I mean, I am non-magical at the moment, so like, you guys would have been okay. But like, yeah,
I was like,
I
well, no.
feel like you can still peck their eyes out, though.
it wouldn't be fun.
All right, there's one more beam.
I'll take it.
Griffin, volunteer. Oh no, Griffin. Why you? Actually, this could work because you're a monk. Give me a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, this is your good one.
Okay, 23.
Oh, beautiful.
Hey.
Nice.
I think
So it just says succeed, so it doesn't say anything for like taking half damage or anything. So basically you get hit also with a strange purplish colored ray, but it does absolutely nothing to you. Just kind of tickled a little bit.
Superman.
That was a disintegration ray.
Oh,
Oh,
wow, that was good that I made that one.
Thanks, Tofu.
Back from
Baby
that.
Jesus.
I don't like
Love
it
the
here.
rolls, Tofu. All right. And with that being said, it is now completely vulnerable, wide open, and it ends its turn, and that brings us to Tilly.
sorry. The my garage was open. I was trying to avoid that. With that, you said I have to roll another strength saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. 16. Does a 16 beat a 16?
Yep, that works.
Beats it,
You,
beats it.
you
All
break out.
What? Death.
Death!
Is there a way that, because like at this point, like it's more or less like, you know, for Tilly, kind of like almost like a reaction or a fight or flight mode type thing, especially like with her anxiety. Her anxiety's still like invoked and all that since she mashed that door open. Is there a chance, I don't know, like to like fling herself from like the air, like where that demon thing is, you know what I mean?
He's like, yeah!
Can we break physics real quick?
Yeah, I
Trying to
just want to
propel herself across the room.
But you know what?
I mean, we are like anime D&D though.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It is anime.
I'm just saying.
Physics
Said
and
the power
anime
of
don't get
anime is
along.
on my side.
But at the same time, that's why I was like, am I allowed to do that? Otherwise, if she comes down to the ground, then she'll just be charging forward.
I'm gonna say sure. Like you're able to like break free, but somehow do like a double jump and
I love it.
fly through the air.
Hell yeah.
There will be no further explanation.
In my mind, Tilly goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking too.
And just pshoom!
You know, her anxiety meets like ultra instinct, and like just all of a sudden it's like her hair is just like, you know, flying
All of
out
them?
and all of the stuff. You know?
Her entire body. She looks like Sonic the Hedgehog now.
She knows. Yeah.
Sonichu.
100%. Yeah, no, she's just gonna Tilly's just gonna actually I don't know. Let me bring up roll 20 one more time. Because it'd be the same distance. I think it's 55 feet. Can she dash and still attack though?
No, because it takes your action.
Great setting.
How long of a jump do you have?
40. Well, I don't know what I'm assuming the jump is. Oh, actually.
My long jump is 25 feet.
Hold on.
I think your reach is also further as a bugbear, so you might not have to be
It
within
is. Yeah, so where is it? I know her reach is definitely further. I know I read it, but I apparently didn't write it down, unfortunately. Crap. Yeah, I'd have to Google it. But either way, she's definitely gonna go the 40 feet. But oh, that's what it was. Hold on. So the other thing that I got at 6th level is called Bestial Soul. And we did have kind of like a short rest. And I sorry, I should have picked one to have been fair, Rumsey. But one of those is when you jump, you can make a strength check and extend your jump by a number of feet equal to the check's total. And I can only do that once per turn.
Okay.
So, all right, cool. So let's get another dice.
And yes, your bugbearness lets you roll. You can attack from 5 feet farther away.
Fantastic. All right,
So
so
Reach is 10.
okay.
Sounds like.
Yes.
Reach is 10, and then I rolled that one, and then plus my 5. That's 11 extra feet. So
It's like
would it
2
be
extra squares.
yeah, so 50 feet, and then I have a 10-foot reach.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Literally perfect.
I think.
Super
Yeah.
Saiyan!
I mean, going 50 feet, you're within
Yeah.
5 feet of it, so you definitely
Oh, okay, so I'm already
Should
good with
be
that,
able
even
to.
without the
But-
extra.
Well, if you go here, you have the perfect chance to say I have the high ground.
True.
Oh.
True.
Is she? Well, hold on. Where was it at again? Hold on. Boop, boop, boop.
Roll a
50 feet.
1. Roll a 1.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. I think in that sense she's going the full length though. Like if she's putting her all into it in the air, she's going the full length. Yeah, and with that kind of crash, or no, that's not with the dash, right? So that's
that's the
with
jump.
her feet. Yeah, she's gonna kind of like come down, axe swinging, you know.
We could have been brothers.
What's the future weapon?
I like how in the very beginning Sarah was like, Tilly doesn't kill anybody. Tilly's a pacifist. Tilly.
Dang.
She's not killing them per se, you know.
It started ruffling everybody's feathers first, you know.
Hey Ray, can you show on the map just how exactly that cone spread went, just to better understand? Or is that something we don't know? It's completely fine.
We were
Because
brothers.
if I write it down or I mark it on the map, I can't get rid of it.
Well, just like with a measuring tool. Like that.
He
and
said
like
centered
that.
on the eye, it's a cone. So you can just
Yeah.
imagine on that eye, like perfectly triangled out. So I guess like the magic would still work in these corners.
And that
would,
is
yes.
exactly what I need to understand.
Yes, it
Okay.
absolutely would. Yep.
Okay, groovy. Thank you.
What do I? All right, so when I'm hitting,
Until it turns.
attack using that. So and then I add when I'm attacking, I'm adding my strength to that as well, or no?
It should already be marked up if you're using D&D Beyond. So if you have like a +7 or something, that's already got that accounted for.
I am not on D&D Beyond. I got a wonderful character sheet in front of me and physical dice.
Then the answer is yes. Also your strength modifier.
All right. So is a 17 hit?
Yep.
Okay. And then that's the great axe. And just so everybody's aware, because Rumsey is right. Tilly is a pacifist. She is not wielding it in a normal way. The axe is sideways, so the sharp end is pointing towards the wall, and the blunt end is going down on this guy's face. So just
She's
so y'all
hitting
are
him like it's a
tracking,
spatula.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a frying pan.
yeah.
Dong.
No, 'cause
Like
I
a-
wrote it
A
on
lump like out of the
Yeah.
beholder's head.
100%. Yeah, I wrote it on my my character sheet for a reason. And I'm super glad that I did because it reminded me that she doesn't wield her axe in a normal fashion. So
Gotta get your Roroni Kenshin.
Yeah.
that is a 6. But yes.
Six
No,
to
literally that is the what inspired me was Rurouni Kenshin actually for her character. In the sense of like the weapon part. But yeah, a 6.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, that brings us to Cricket and Orin.
You first, my love.
Okie dokie. Orin is going to run.
Remember the arms on the walls.
Did we say how far the arms reach? I thought it was only like
Actually,
5 feet.
so to be fair about that one, that actually dissipated on when the initiative order started again. I forgot to say that.
Oh,
Those
okay.
aren't those arms dissipated. Yep.
So there's no arms coming out of the wall anymore.
Nope. There's just eyeballs.
Guru.
For now.
For now. Okay. So we're
Yeah, it can't
go
use that lair action again until it uses all of them,
to here.
and so it's got a while to
Because
go.
Love it. Because I believe that is outside of the anti-magic zone. Orin is going to move. Lurkin saying hi. Orin is going to move. Orin is going to...
Beatbox.
Orin is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh, okay.
On the...
Can we cast magic again?
I'm outside of the anti-magic zone.
Once you're outside of that,
Oh.
Magic.
Logical. Sugar Pops. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Shoot. And that's all. Sure,
Mhm.
folks.
I tried so hard.
All right.
And
So
that's
I'm
no
going
fun.
to 1, 2,
He's just a beholder. He
3,
doesn't matter.
4,
This is
5,
beholder.
6. So if I took a behind this pillar, is that enough of an angle for the triangle for me to have magic again?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex on it, which does have a saving throw. Let's see real quick.
Ooh, that's terrible.
You place a curse on a creature that you could see. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 of damage. Oh, it does not have a saving throw.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and shoot at. I could do Hex, and then I'm gonna do more Eldritch Blast, if you could believe it or not.
With Hex,
You
you should be
don't
able to
say.
pick a saving throw that he has disadvantage on then.
Yeah, the
Would he
target
have it
has
what?
disadvantage on chosen ability checks. What kind of ability checks do I want him to have disadvantage on?
So like strength, dexterity,
Yeah,
wisdom.
wisdom's usually a good one because everyone's got wisdom checks. Yeah, I'll say actually we'll go strength because I want to line up Tilly for something cool at the end.
Okay.
So disadvantage on strength. We'll try to remember that. And then I'm shooting him with Eldritch Blast again. That's a 20 and a 23.
Golly, yeah, they both hit.
All right, and then I add a d6 of necrotic damage for each damage source. So that is 8, 9, 10, 13. And then each beam also gets plus 10, or each beam gets plus 5. So that's a 23 damage.
Golly. Cricket's over here breaking the game.
When I hit, I hit. When I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I cannot move the circle, but it gets pushed over here.
Oh, okay. It
So-
says it goes in a straight line. So I don't know if he hits against the wall again.
Well, yeah, it's like
scooted along it.
that's what I was thinking. It's like pressed against the wall and just like sliding down, like.
Ray, really quickly, I'm not sure if I can retcon this. As part of my turn, since it's so technically the same initiative order, can I inspect this fire on the pillar? Because it looks weird.
It do look weird.
It do look weird.
Damn. He
You
sucks.
can roll to inspect it and try and get some information.
Yeah, just see if there's something strange about it. Would that be insight?
I'll say
Investigation.
either investigation or perception.
I will take perception because that's a 21.
Hey.
Okay. So yeah, you do see that there's something definitely strange about the fire. I mean, other than it just glows blue. But it seems like, well, with the roll of a 21, I'll say, you notice that the fire is also very, very, it's like hidden, but also very like in the middle of its snake iris or snake pupil. You can see a faint glow of that same color blue fire. Like, not that it's reflecting the torches, but maybe like this is the origin of the fire.
Sorry. So the origin of the fire on the pillars is him?
The beholder. Yep.
Is the beholder. Okay.
Seems like they're tied together somehow.
Hey guys, this fire is weird and I think it's connected to the bad guy. I'm not sure how, but I think they're linked somehow. Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. Toad.
Alright. Is the beholder still looking straight down the room?
Yeah, but except now the the cone has moved though,
Yeah.
and now
The anti-magic
Orin.
cone moves with him.
Yeah,
Oh, ew.
so now Orin is back back in the cone, but you'd be able to just move like just a little bit to the
Yeah.
southwest, and you'd be fine. Like right here.
Gucci.
Alright, I'm gonna run up towards next to Tilly. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna hold my hands up to my mouth and spit out a firebolt.
Hey.
Oh
fire.
no!
I got a
Interesting.
20.
We spit hot fire.
Who
Hell yeah.
gave that frog? Who gave that frog fire breath? Okay. You rolled a 20. You said.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a hit for sure.
You truly are Sasuke, huh? Yeah.
I did.
Orin looks across the room at Griffin and it was like, "Did you know he could do that?"
Listen, people.
What the fuck?
Oh hell yeah.
That's
That's actually what his fire
Drag
says.
on. Drag on.
Say it with me.
Son of you. Son of a cow.
I fucking love that one.
How much damage did that do, Toad?
Just 9.
Just 9. Dang.
Son of you.
Son of a cow.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
With what's it called? Action surge. Could I cast another?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll do that again. Oh wait, wrong dice. 9.
Oh yeah, that's a miss.
All right.
Like lobs over him. Like
Now I'm not very good at this yet.
still figuring it out. I like it. So that brings us back to Griffin.
All right. Naruto, or Naruto, how do you say it? Running?
Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto.
My brain went Nosferatu. What?
Yeah, I think you got Nosferatu confused. Although now I
shit.
kind of want to see some character art for Nosferatu doing a Naruto run.
Hell yeah.
100%.
All right. I'm going after this dude. I got 2 attacks here.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 on the
Oh,
first.
golly. Okay.
Hey.
Hell yeah!
21 on the second one. What's the net 20 rule again?
Max damage, and then just roll the damage die normally and add it to it.
Okay, so that would be 15 on the first hit. That's not great. Oh, wait. 7 plus 8 is 15. Plus 4. 19 on the first hit, sorry. I rolled a 1 on the second one, so that's 5 more damage on top of that. Second
Okay.
attack. That's not going to hit. Not dirty 20 hits it.
Yep.
That's 6. It's 10 damage. A bonus
Oh,
action with a key point. I'm doing flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting rid of my key point real quick. All right, that gives me 2 more attacks. Oh, I didn't get a hit.
That
I
was my
rolled
other
4.
thought, was him accidentally Klaatu Verata Nectar.
I rolled a 4 twice, so I'm not hitting either one of those. Unless 11 hits.
Okay. Neither of those hit. But yes, the gold is dispelled off of your arm.
Woo!
Woo! Small victories,
Nice.
gotta take them.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, what? Do we know exactly what took the gold off of his arm?
The anti-magic field.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in the private chat because I didn't want to interrupt the game, but I was also like, hey, hold on.
Yep. No, you were absolutely right. I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right. Okay, so that brings us back around to the monster, who
Does it have
is
to be?
it deactivates the anti-magic field.
Oh, sweet.
Chat, give me 3d10 rolls.
Not tofu.
Anyone else?
All of them from Tofu.
No,
and while
the
we're waiting for
disintegration was
those,
uncalled for.
while we're waiting for those, it takes
Yeah.
a bite at Griffin
Huh?
and does a 16 hit.
Nope.
Hey,
Dang.
monks be monkin'.
That's an armored defense, man. Plus, I got a bonus to it after my last level up. So,
Like, it comes so close. It's like,
Orin in the background, seeing it not work, does that puffed out like ha 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 laugh. Again, small victories.
it's got like those messed up like angler teeth going on.
Ooh.
Okay, so the question for y'all is, who wants to try and face tank these beams, or do you want me to roll randomly?
I'll take a
them.
beam.
I'll
Yeah.
take a beam.
All right, Oren, since you jumped in first, oh, that's not too bad. Give me a DC 16 dexterity save.
Oh, 13 on the die. What's my modifier? No! My modifier's 2. It's a 15.
Okay, so on a failed save, the target's speed is halved for 1 minute. In addition,
Okay.
I'll take it.
the creature can't take reactions, and it can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, which will end the effect on a success.
Okay.
That's
So
not
not
the worst.
the worst thing to ever
Not
happen.
terrible. I'm
Not for a
slow and I
spellcaster.
have 1 action. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm a spellcaster. That's my life. That's
Yeah. The monk is devastating.
Oh, Tofu already got it for me. Okay, who said they're taking the next beam?
I'll do it.
All right, Toad, DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Oof. 6.
Oh no!
no.
All right, you are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, which will end the effect.
I'm gonna get PTSD.
So being frightened, you have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of your fear is within line of sight, which is the beholder. Not willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Tilly,
So
throw
you
me.
have to stay where you is. Yeah, exactly.
It didn't work out so good last time.
Right. One more beam. Tilly, you taking this
That's
one?
me. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so chat had rolled a 4, and unfortunately I can't do the same one, so I'm gonna roll. And we already did that one as well. Oh, that 2 3s in a row? Get out of here with that. Tilly, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let me pull up my stuff. Alright. Which dies? Ooh. 21.
All right, you get hit with that lovely bluish purple laser beam again, and it tickles, but you do not get disintegrated.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
Toad also got a reroll in chat.
Oh. Okay, so roll it again, Toad.
I got 7 plus 1.
Yeah! All right!
Hell yeah.
Sometimes it be like that, you know? Sometimes it be like that.
Oh.
Put that one in dice jail if it's a physical
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, please do that.
Wasted points. That sucks.
Hey.
All right,
anything,
and with
that's
that, the
just
monster ends its turn, and it's Tilly's turn.
Okay, so Rumsey, on the fly. One of the things that Tilly can do, but is Path of the Beast feature. So I get bite, claws, or tail. And I'm trying to go for tails, but I never discussed with you like how many tails Tilly actually has. So can I roll a 1d6 and see how many?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, are we gonna have Tilly Nine Tails?
5 tails.
She has 5 tails.
5 tails.
Tilly 5 tails.
Tilly 5
Tilly
tails.
5 tails. What's up? So, and stop me if I do too much because I don't necessarily know exactly how those things would kind of work. But what I want to do is kind of take 2 of her 5 tails and kind of push back Orin and Toad, because Orin just got bit, and then sorry, not Orin. Excuse me.
I'm like, I'm way back there.
Yeah, Griffin just got bit, and then Toad. Well, he tried to bite you, and then Toad is kind of under fear, afraid, or something like that.
Yeah.
So she's just trying to kind of push them back, more or less, if that's possible. And I don't know if that can be used as more or less like a bonus action to like the things that she wants to do. But she wants to do that, and then if that's possible, kind of go up to this thing that she already like bopped in the head basically, and is like more or less just going up to this thing. And like, if anybody's seen Demon Slayer, like Tanjiro style, main character style, just like, you know, feeling its pain, maybe whatever it's got going on, and like touching its face. It's like, do you just really want to just like live in this basement? Like, is that all you're trying to do? You can tell Tilly, I can be your brother. I can be your brother, like you said, like almost 5 minutes ago or 2 seconds ago, however this time thing works.
However this time thing works. Time is so distorted right now.
But that's basically what Tilly's trying to do in her turn.
Okay. So you're doing all of this, and it's like, I want to eat your face now.
Or you could just live in this basement. and be cool.
I rule with an iron eye.
Ha ha ha.
Oh my god, that's great. I'm about to try Naruto talk no jutsu. Yeah, I'm out here.
Hey, we could be brothers and stuff, right? Like, it's like,
Hey, he said it first. All I'm saying is, after he said we could have been brothers, I was like, Tilly took that personally.
You were
It was like,
wrong.
we could have been. And
Nope.
here's your chance, brother.
nope, you're wrong, Tilly.
Brother.
Oh. Lauren.
Yeah, but
Orin's turn.
Yep.
wait,
feel
did I
like-
get to push the other two back though?
I mean, you put your tail in between them, but you can't actually like move them.
Oh,
Womp womp.
Womp
Yeah.
womp.
Tilly come over and hit, or
no,
hit him?
no. That's Tilly's turn.
Hit him in the feels.
Hit him in the feels, exactly. Naruto talk no jutsu. That's exactly what I just did.
okay.
Oh my god.
This is the best thing I've ever heard.
So
God,
nobody's
he's still
actually
definitely hit
been
him.
hit yet, right?
No,
No.
we've been doing really well.
Oh god, don't jinx it. Okay. Orin can only move 15 feet right now, so 5, 10, 15. And then question for you, Ray. 15 feet is right here. Does that hit the beholder? Or is that just outside of range?
For what?
For an area of effect spell. For an AoE.
Maybe? I don't know. What does the spell do? Like, I don't know.
Spirit Guardians is
That's-
anything within
Oh.
15 feet.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
Fucking spirit guardians, hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah, brother!
Orin in an attempt to look cool, feels the slow ray affect his body, and so instead of like running his normal 30 feet that he would do, knowing he can only move 15, saunters. Does a slow walk the 15 feet, like he meant to only move that far.
He's
Like
sashaying.
Exactly. And says, by the power of the moon, we will defeat you, and cast Spirit Guardians, and they appear as the Sailor Scouts, his Spirit Guardians.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
god.
As Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury as his Spirit Guardians.
Orin has to sing the song.
And they
I
can't attack for 5 minutes because they had to transform and change clothes.
Well, him casting this spell has them come out in their like transformation pose and status, and
Oh, okay. You skipped the transformation. That's half an episode.
I did. Well, you know, in those later episodes when you just got to get to the point, you know, it's what's
Yeah.
happened. We couldn't budget in the transformation anymore, so so Sailor Scouts all around, and they anyone who first it's their first time. So let me walk this back. I get to choose who the spell affects. It only affects. It does not affect my party members, but it will affect anyone else. Is how I'm going to word this in case those frickin' eyeballs come back. It's anything within 15 feet of me. They will attack. And it is anybody that's in it needs to make I believe it's a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and my DC is 18.
Oh, good. It rolled a 9.
Oh, delightful. So it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Oh my goodness.
And also, it takes the damage when it first enters the 15-foot radius, and if it starts its turn in the 15-foot radius, it has to make another roll, and it essentially attacks again. That was about to fall off. So 6, 10, 18... 18 radiant damage.
Okay, golly. All right. This thing's actually looking really worse for wear now.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Is that it, Orin?
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
All right,
that's all I
Cricket.
can do right now.
Good.
I'm
Okay.
screwed.
Would you let Tilly throw me for an object interaction? It's a planned maneuver that we have.
Okay. I want to see where this goes, so sure.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think making it the Tilly puts his arms out like, kid airplane mode. It goes, Tilly, time to fly, and goes to like fly over the monster. I imagine there's going to be some strength saving throw from Tilly or something to throw me over the monster.
Tilly, roll a strength check.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it
No
also
more turns, Orin.
Please.
I was imagining like the Dirty Dancing lift, but yeah.
I want to go over the top of it. I want to go over it dead center is what the aim is.
Okay, so let me know if I can, because Tilly's still gonna be like kind of trying to talk to like this to the beholder and all that. You're my brother, all that other stuff. And but two of her tails are kind of like sort of pseudo protecting the other two, and then that leaves 3 still available, and then 2 of them are gonna lash back, pick them up, and just Dirty Dancing style like yeah. So and then you said I have to roll what for it?
Strength check.
Strength check. All right. Which dice do I want? Oh my lord!
Oh my
I got a nat 1. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think
Can't
she's
trust
just
Tilly for nothing.
she's distracted talking to almost her brother.
Wait, you're in anxiety, right? Like you
Yeah.
invoked anxiety, so you get advantage on this.
Oh goodness gracious! Thank you.
The way she's
Okay.
about to spike me into the ground.
Like,
Touchdown!
I saw this going so differently.
I want like a camera for this dice tower so that you can see it when I see it. I got a 2, so it's not much better.
Well, what's it
Not a
after the
nat one.
bonus?
With a bonus, is that a 7? Yeah.
Okay.
She's a little distracted right now.
So what happens to me, right?
So you are launched through the air as that part intended, but you're a
Wait.
bit off course.
Hold on. I gotta reroll.
Oh, somebody
by
got
Sky Cat.
Oh, there you go. Roll it again.
Oh.
All right. My final D20. Where are you?
All the other ones are in jail.
Yeah.
I meant for this to be a quick uppy, and it's
I was just like, mwah, mwah, Wow. A 4. So that brings us to a whopping 9. I'm so sorry. My rolls are dookie. But
You're
at
a
least you're not
little-
being completely touched down into the ground with
True.
a 9.
Dice are telling a story.
Yeah.
yeah. 3 rolls said
sorry.
no.
So
sorry.
you're sailing through the air, Cricket. What are you doing?
So I intended to go over the top of it and shoot it directly down into the ground with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So it's not going to do that, but you'll still be able to shoot this thing. It just
All
won't
right.
be as cool.
Ah, my cool points. My cool points. Okay, so let's see. So that's a 14 for the first beam.
That is a miss.
Right, and then... And the other one misses as well. So Cricket just goes flying. Where do I end up on the board?
Is this a Team
Um,
Rocket moment? Is he blasting off?
Yeah, he just he turns into a shiny sparkle.
And we're
you-
blasting off again.
Land over there. That brings us to Toad.
All right.
R.I.P. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna walk up to it and slash it. I suck with fireballs. 15.
Y'all want to see me throw a fireball? You said a 15?
Yeah,
That is a miss.
I suck with the sword too.
I'm just not good.
It's just a lot of eyeballs. It's like, where do you focus? Do you focus on the center eye? Do you focus on the stalks? Like,
Oh, wait.
where?
I can't even do that. I can't walk up to it.
Oh, that's right. You gotta run away.
Yeah, I got a wisdom check first. 15.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you break that.
No.
Oh, no, wait. It was 16. I'm sorry. So, yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't break through. Oh, no. So, yeah. All right.
You
Let's
said
see-
this
just
thing
gonna
looked really
sit
damaged.
here and be real scared still.
Let's see what Griffin can do.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. 2 attacks coming up right now. 18 plus 7. 2. That's 25. For the first hit.
Get her done.
And 13 for the second hit, so that won't do very well. Ooh, I actually rolled an 8, so 12 damage for that one attack. I'm using a key point, flurry of blows. That's a 7. Okay, 7 and 7 is 14. 14 doesn't hit, does it? Right.
I think he froze.
Oh, I don't think a 14 hits anyway, because
I think it's
It
16.
does not. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's a 16.
Okay. Well, I got a 19 on the second one with plus 7. That's
So
26.
yeah.
I got 7 on that roll. That's 11 more damage. So 12 and 11 total is what I got. So it was a 23 total.
Nice.
Out of 4
Nice.
attacks.
Yeah.
Ray left.
And the alien creature
yeah.
hugs Tilly so hard, and we become brothers.
And then it explodes.
Yeah.
Explodes.
Griffin's still
No, it becomes the mama san of your castle. Actually,
Just the mascot just
Yeah,
running
it just
around.
goes around and just makes sure that everything's good in the castle. And when you come back, it's like, oh my god. Nice
If he's a
to see
mascot, he's
you.
got to have a cute name.
And he
Well,
grants
he's
us
the
14
beholder.
levels each.
Something that rhymes with beholder. That would be really cute.
Holdy.
He'll be the smolder. Beholder the smolder. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. He fights for your love every time you come back to the
Please
castle.
stand by.
While you were away, Ray, we defeated the Beholder.
Yeah, he
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. He hugged Tilly so hard that they became brothers, and then he became the mama san of the castle, and now he's the beholder, the smolder.
No.
Smolder
hate
the
all of
Beholder.
Smolder
said
the beholder.
no.
Yeah, my bad. Yep,
Yeah.
you right.
So All right. So after we've established that, Griffin, how much damage did you do?
Out of 4 attacks, 2 actually landed. It was 23 total points of damage.
All right. You punch this thing like 87 times. You do like
Oh.
the, what is it, 8 trigrams, 64 palms attack.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
this thing like deflates as it turns to nothing.
Oh,
No.
Does it
And,
make like the balloon fart sound when it does it?
it's like,
Aw.
why?
As Griffin throws the last punch, and that's happening, he goes, "Hey, fun fact about the beholders. Do you know they can only be dreamed into existence?"
Interesting.
I think Cricket from the corner, as he's in the crumpled ball. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I thought you.
No, you're so, that was it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cricket.
I think Cricket in his crumpled ball goes like, "That's ironic."
Oh.
It, when it dies and dissipates away into the nothingness, firstly, all of you get 10,000 XP.
Oh shit!
Cha-ching!
And second thing is it drops a very large treasure chest on the ground.
Ooh.
Have at it, guys.
Well, if no one else is gonna run up to it, I'll walk up to it and see what's going on in there.
Treasure! All right. You open this bad boy up, and inside you find 50 gems, 300 gold pieces, 200 silver pieces. I'll slow down.
Yeah, you just hear the furious typing in the background. Like,
Yeah.
He's the fast typer. He's got it.
Tap all day for work.
There is a wand inside. There's a cloak. A
cloak?
random weapon that pretty much whoever wants to take it, it'll turn into whatever type of weapon they use.
Oh.
noise.
There's a ring with like what looks like waves etched into it, and then a katana.
Oh.
Katana.
Who's gonna get that?
Orin holds up his katana and goes, "I know who would want this."
Come on, give it.
he's like jumping, like yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I'm like, almost so close, and just hands it over. Like,
Okay.
Turn into Golem.
my precious. I have follow-up questions. The gems. What kind of gems are they?
Just a bunch of various kinds. They're all worth 50 GP.
Okay, this is very important to me. 50 GP a piece. The wand. Do we need that appraised to know what it is?
Whoever can roll Arcana on it, if you roll high enough, you'll be able to identify it.
Hey,
I
Cricket,
have
you want to take a
Arcana.
look?
Yeah.
Or you can just use the identify spell and guarantee knowing what it is.
Wow.
Oh, I don't have that.
Let's see, Arcana. I got 6 skills. I got a 15.
No, 15. This is a Wand of the War Mage +1.
Ooh. I think Cricket says what it is and then hands it back without looking too much further at it, and is still just kind of eye fucking this cloak.
Next up on the auction block.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, you can roll Arcana for the cloak.
Okay. I am the Arcana man.
You are the Arcana man. I only have a +2.
Ooh. Got a 9 on that one.
I'll roll. Okay, I rolled a 3, so I'm going to give it to you. It's a Cloak of Protection +1.
Awesome.
I think Cricket kind of folds it up in his arms and then hands it over to Griffin.
Oh,
He's
no.
like,
Oh.
I got a 17 AC. I think your AC is smaller, isn't it?
I'm backline. I don't give a damn. Let's make it 18.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Griffin will take the cloak. Right on.
Cool.
And
I think.
And then you can roll for the ring real quick.
mhm.
All right.
Does the cloak have a sweet popped collar?
Got a 25.
Three
I'd
of them.
allow
See what
that.
the ring was.
25, it is a ring of water walking.
Yeah, I think Cricket says what that is. What else did we have?
The katana, and then the rest was really money. Oh, and then the random weapon.
Yep.
Um,
Who doesn't have a good weapon? Because this
I-
might be an opportunity.
It's for my weapon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
Griffin's like, I am my own weapon.
I don't think you're not gonna beat my Eldritch Blast. Really, is what it comes down to. Like, it would be a backup weapon, but it could be someo's. More
Give it to
primary.
Tilly, and it'll turn into a rubber mallet.
Yeah, but-
It squeaks every time it hits somebody.
Oh my god.
No, it's what is it? Oh my gosh! If anybody's played Smash Bros, Mr. Game and Watch, when he hits a 9, it just immediately puts them to sleep. That would be fantastic. Ideally, that would be really cool. But otherwise, yeah, we can talk offline about a weapon if nobody else is taking it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now go to Tilly.
Now, I just have one question for Griffin. The scroll that you had found a long butt time ago, do you remember what I said the symbol was on what it was on that? Was that a dragon?
I think yes, a dragon.
Because I can't remember for sure.
I think it was
Griffin.
dragon.
It was a scroll with a griffin symbol. That's right
Oh.
where my corrupted notes ended.
There we go. I thought my initial thought was griffin, but he said dragon. I was like, oh, it's probably a dragon.
Well, because you had your griffin symbol, and then you had found a scroll that was sealed with a symbol that looked in the same vein as the griffin, but it was of a different creature, and I think it was a dragon. I'm going to say it was a dragon. This time, you loot out all this stuff. You get all the stuff out of the treasure chest. And down in the bottom of the chest, you see another scroll with that same kind of style of symbol. But this one is in the shape of a crab.
Okay. You know what? I've never opened either one of these, so if we have just a minute of time, I'm gonna go ahead and open the first one up and see what it said.
Oh my god! Is
All
this
right,
like
opening it up. You unscroll it. It's like ridiculously long, but you see that it is a form. It is a dragon form, like a kata. And
nice.
After 24 hours of studying this, you will gain +2 to wisdom.
Nice. And then I opened the second one up. I just got it looks with the crab on it.
All right. Same thing. This is a very defensive form. It's more about like how to take a direct hit, but like, just shrug off the damage basically. And it will, after 24 hours of study, it will grant you a damage reduction of 5.
Cool. Right on.
Does anybody like particularly really want that wisdom scroll? Because like I would not say no.
Wisdom scroll?
Yeah, the first scroll after 24 hours grants a +2 to wisdom. I'm assuming that's a permanent thing? Or is that temporary?
That was like a martial arts style, though.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Yep, it's like like in the dojos, how they have like the pictures of the people in the different positions and stuff. Like that's essentially what it is. It's the dragon form. Very Legend of the Five Rings meets Kung Fu Panda. Nice. But anyway, we are about 10 minutes over our time, so I'm going to say that we're going to end it here. Wonderful job, and next time when we start this up, we are going to discuss how Orin takes control of the tower and all of the lovely changes that get made when that happens. It'll be super fun, super awesome. Get to actually talk to NPCs outside again. It's going to be great. Thank you so much to our chat. Your roles and your commentary were absolutely priceless. Loved it all tonight. You all are amazing. Keep an eye on our Discord, as tomorrow is our drawing for the 3 sets of dice and a whole mess of STG stickers. So keep an eye out for that. If you are not a subscriber, this is the time to do it. Jump in, subscribe, and get entered into the contest. With that being said, have a good night, and we'll see you next game, everybody. Bye!
Bye.
It's time for the credits. Hey, thanks for watching. We really had a blast. Everything we do really gets us through. Join our Discord to play along. Together we are so strong. You can stand the QR with your phone. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. But thanks again for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming. Here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Credits. Hey, thanks for watching. We really had a blast. Everything you do really gets us through. Join our Discord to play along. Together, join our Discord to play along. Together we are so strong. You can scan the QR with your phone. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Thanks again for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming. Here